doing? Welcome to Football Digest. Facebook live stream. I've not done this in a while. Live broadcast rather, just to check how you guys are doing. You know, how you're coping without football, or how you're adapting. What have you been up to? Me, I've been up to watching previous vintage videos. Nimekuwa nikicheki games kutoka 2000 backwards, you know, games za 98, 99, kaile Man U treble. Nimekuwa nikicheki like Arsenal 97, 98 wakati tulibeba ligi. Like Arsenal 2001, 2002 wakati tulibeba ligi, you know, just catching up, because hizi zingine nimeziona like numerous times, like the reviews, especially kutoka like season 03 or 04. I've watched the reviews from 03 or 04 hadi 2018, 19 like 1,000 times. Alright, so I know so much about that, so I just wanted to make myself more familiar with Premier League when I didn't know much about it, especially in the early 90s and mid 90s and early 2000s, because, you know, of course, team yenye na support Arsenal ndio time ilikuwa na chocha mbaya. So you know, just catching up. So I hope you guys have been doing alright, you know, washing your hands regularly, sanitizing, staying safe, staying at home. You're adapting to staying at home. Some of you. And you know, if you have to go out, you know, just the normal stuff, wear a mask, wash your hands regularly when you get back, or wash your hands thoroughly when you get back to the house, you know, just normal stuff, you know, just to keep this corona shit at bay. And fuck corona, mazay. Fuck corona. Corona has fucked so many shit, especially for me, like in terms of football. Maisha yangu imesimama, literally. I'm not moving anywhere, I'm stuck, you know. Sometimes it's even better, like you feel like to move backwards. You are stuck, man. It's just terrible. So even for us content creators, what's our ball? Hey, nikubaya, bro. Now this is where you have to earn your corn. You know what they say when they say you have to earn your corn? This is where now, because you have to think of other ways outside the norm. When someone is afanya, you know, guys just stay occupied, wakifikiria your ball, basically staying entertained in terms of footballing matters, you know. So for me, nimejipata pia naanza kudelve into wrestling, kucheki ma early 2000s venye kulikuanga kina Eddie Guerrero, kina Kurt Angle wakati alikuwa prime. So just diving into other stuff which I would normally not do. I was a big fan of wrestling, especially in kutoka napo 2012 all the way to 2016. Nilikuwa nifuata kama dawa, you know, Monday Night Raw, Tuesday SmackDown, and ikitoka niko nayo na nacheki pay-per-view every other fucking time nowadays. So ilianza from 10 to nikaanza kuona pay-per-views, to nikaacha kuona pay-per-views, nikaanza kuona highlights on YouTube, to watching highlights on YouTube, to not watching at all. And that's where I am. And now I found myself back. And man, nasikia like reso ni mob bana. Kuna vitu mob sana za kuwatch za reso. You know, if you love wrestling, as in, you will not stay bored. That's for sure. Of course, kama sahi, I am watching Homeboys TV live on YouTube. Hey, they're bringing a party down. Like, HBR wamejitolea. You know, I'm liking it. At least they're making us preoccupied, right? Of course, you can watch that on your laptop. You can even watch HBTV on your phone, basically, you know. So party don't stop, you know. Corona can try to stop reggae, but you can't stop reggae. You can only postpone it, but you cannot stop it. Alright? And that's the same shit that is happening in football. You know, Corona is trying to stop football, and you cannot allow Corona to stop football. It can only postpone football. Alright, and of course now, like today, basically there was a crisis meeting of clubs, you know, basically deciding the way forward, because walikuwa wamesema like they will be doing what? Walikuwa wamesema they might be resuming the league on 30th April. So kind of wakareview tena wakaona hapo ngori kidogo inaweza kuwa tricky. The same na UEFA Champions League, of course, walikuwa wamepostpone their Champions League to like 27th of June from 30th of May to 27th of June. Now they have postponed it, or they have suspended it entirely, and they don't know when they will come back, or rather watarudi when it will be safe to do so, of course guided by the government guidelines and shit. Premier League has taken the same curve now, because they were seeming like they don't want to really abolish the league, they don't want to really postpone it from the April 30th they had talked about, and now it seems like they will. And they had a crisis meeting today where they said they will not be coming back anytime soon. Of course, that's an indefinite suspension. and they will resume once they are sure or once it's safe to do so. Of course, again, it will depend on the prevailing situation, coronavirus and blah blah blah. There were rumors of course, there were rumors of continuing the league behind closed doors, which was very unpopular to some people. There was also the rumor of that they will be continuing the league in China. Now, that is just absurd to start with. I don't know who the fuck was thinking about that. But of course, when you look at all that, it's because kuna pesa maze pale, watu hawataki ipotee. There's some billions or hundreds of millions of pounds which will get lost in terms of broadcast revenue if they cancel the league. Ndio maana unasikia Premier League bado wamekaa ngumu. Hata UEFA bado wamekaa ngumu. Wanajua pesa yenye iko pale, man. They don't want to lose that. That's why they keeping playing with dates and dates until, of course, the last couple of days where they just said there's entire cancellation or suspension rather of the Champions League and Europa League games. And of course, the same has happened to Premier League. And the Premier League clubs also decided today that they're going to be donating £20 million to National Health Services. That's the NHS ministry. I would say like ministry or department of health services in the UK. They'll be contributing 20 million to that directorate, if I may call it so. And they'll also be donating 125 million pounds to the EFL and the National League. Of course, because Izon Bailey's were hit hard by, of course, not continuing playing, because that's the only source of revenue that they have. Hiyo ikiisha, they are done. They are doomed. Shida, bala. And yeah, like I was supposed to say this when I was starting. You know, when you're doing this, we can have a video conference. Like you can request me to join me in this video broadcast, and I can accept that, and tunaweza share the screen, like split screen. We just talk of how you've been, unaendelea aje, corona imekufikisha wapi, curfew nini, watu wanateseka huko nje. You know, tuongee tu like you see how you're doing and just how you're faring. So back to the Premier League. So they decided to donate 145 million in total, thanks to this corona shit. All right, and that's all that is happening. And now we're gonna be waiting to see what exactly is going to happen, because there was also deliberations being made that the players give a 30% pay cut to, of course, to the cause of fighting coronavirus in England, and of course that will be donated to the National Health Services again. So that's a deliberation that they were still having today. Maybe we shall know of the final resolution tomorrow. Yeah, that's just about it with regards to football that has happened today. So we don't know when the Premier League is going to resume, if at all it's going to resume. Are they going to cancel? Of course, you have seen places like Belgium where cancel the whole season now. Club Brugge ipewe the league title, and just like that. So will that form a precedence for other leagues to do the same, or bado wase watakaa ngumu na we shall still continue and finish this league and move forward? And I was seeing, like, if that was to be the case and we get to ourselves somewhere like the end of May but we have not dealt with corona, what happens? Do we still think like we can still go ahead and finish the league, or what exactly happens? Because, you know, I feel like the Premier League is just playing around games, or just beating about the bush with the cancellation stuff. It feels so. You know, personally, I would want us to resume the games tomorrow. Of course, that would mean we have dealt with corona, right? But you cannot resume having not dealt with corona. And so everything is pegged on how quickly we can handle the coronavirus shit. So if you get ourselves to like the end of April or May and we have not sorted out that shit, then of course that's a big problem, because now we'll be looking at June and we have not sorted it out, and maybe we shall have to go the end of June also, and all of a sudden in July. So July, August, September, do we still go on with the season? Continue having the occasional break that the players are given, continue having the transfer window period just like the way it is, or do we have to take measures and you know, just radical measures, or what do we do? What the fuck do we do? Huh? Gishiro Inane is saying Brighton and United have already agreed on the 30%. Oh no shit, that's fantastic. You know, this thing I don't think it should be that difficult. These players on Alipopesa more. I mean, come on, for dudes who are paid like £200,000 per week, heck, at account £50,000 per week, and you take a 30% pay cut, they should be getting that £12,000 per week, and that's a lot of freaking money. And it's just for maybe 8 weeks or 4 weeks, you don't know, but still, it's quite something, and of course you're contributing to a noble cause. I would love to think your pesa itakuliwa, but still, I would love to think it's for a noble cause. So I don't think that should be hard a decision to make. I don't think it should be. Yeah. So if the Premier League, if you get ourselves to the end of May, we have not dealt with Corona, then we're looking at June. So I think for me, if you get to end of May and you have not dealt with Corona, I think they'll just cancel the Premier League, because tukiingia June, alafu tujipata tuko July, tukiingia June bila Corona. Because if you get into June with no virus, I don't see how we can get the virus, vaccinate everybody, get the football running back in due course within 30 days. I don't know. And I know by saying that I sound a little bit pessimistic or a sadist, but man, I'm just being professionally skeptical. So I don't know. I'm waiting to see. But someone was saying, of course, different people are for the idea of just cancel the whole league. His story died. But what do you guys think? Do we cancel the whole league the way it is, and to sell your story and move forward and Liverpool as bebe kikombe, or do we just give ourselves more time and just wait a little bit to see what is gonna happen? Maybe if you're gonna fight the coronavirus shit as quickly as possible, or maybe before end of April, or I don't know. What do you guys think? I would love to know what you guys think with that regard. But I think for me, if we get to end of May without having dealt with Corona, then we'll be having a big problem. And I don't know how we shall deal with that. So I want for us to, if let me just type something here. That's why I'm getting distracted. So should this Premier League season be scrapped off, and not to sell your story? Because of course people have messed around with the idea of, okay, not really messing. People have joked around with the idea of cancelling the league, playing behind closed doors, waiting a little bit to see what's gonna happen. If you don't cancel the Premier League, or if you cancel the Premier League, what do we do to the teams that are going to come, the teams who are going to get relegated? So of course there's this issue of do we cancel the Premier League the way it is, promote 2 teams from the Championship, come to the Premier League, so next season we shall have 22 Premier League teams. And of course, at the end of next season, then we relegate 4 teams out of the normal ones. And then of course, if you have 22 teams, we'll most likely be not having the winter break, because it will mean more matches. Or how exactly do we do that? Because I feel like if you are to cancel the Premier League, that's the only way we'll do it. Alright? And then if you actually do cancel the Premier League, how do we go with the rankings? Do we say, if you are scrapped it off, what rankings are we going to use for the guys who are going to be playing in Europe next season? So do we use like they were this season? Do we use like they were last season? And if you use like they were last season, do you have to keep in mind that Manchester City was banned, or will be banned, or was banned from playing the Premier League games, or from Champions League Championship next season? Do we keep that in mind? So whoever was 5th last season will play the Champions League this season? What exactly do we do? I honestly think that's the one thing that the guys in Premier League are having trouble thinking around, or wrapping their heads around. Because if you scrap off, do you go with the rankings the way they were this season? And if you go with it the way they were this season, then guys like Liverpool feel hard done. Like if you are scrapping off, to sahau your story yote, tuende afresh. Tusianze kusema we go with the rankings that are this season, but you still don't want to give us the title. So what exactly is going to happen there? That's the conundrum in that decision. So I don't know. Time will tell. You can tell us what you guys think. Do you think we should, scrap it off, or tungoje tuone, ama it's as good as done? Like Gishore is saying, the league is as good as done. Which team do you support? Wainaina? I would love to know. So those are the hard decisions that the Premier League is having to make. Nime miss ball maze. So in a kind of way, nataka tu kuona Premier League maze games zikichezwa jo. Of course, kama nataka kuona games zikichezwa inamaanisha they won't cancel the Premier League. So again, we're back to this conundrum. Even myself, me and us do what should be done. To be honest, because I'm confused. I can't imagine staying without. Hata waki-cancel, sasa tutaka hadi league bila ball. Tuka April, May, June, July, 4 months. 4 months. 4 months ni more. Unless I was a league to cancel at once the league early August. I'm a second week of July, because shit, man. And then of course now the transfer window, there's also the issue of contracts, and it's a whole complex shit. Man, I would not want to be in those guys' positions right now. I would honestly not want to be in their positions. So that's a decision that we'll be seeing in the coming weeks, what is gonna happen there. Alright. So this week you've also seen Jack Grealish. We all know Jack Grealish, right? And I'm seeing some stuff here. I think I should accept these guys so that they can join me. Alright. We find a blunder up, but yeah, I'm back. So this week you've also seen some stuff going around. You've seen the Benzema Giroud banter. Your banter ilikuwa kali. And of course, so Benzema was saying he cannot be compared to Giroud. Giroud ni msee wa go-karting, wakati Benzema ni msee wa, Formula 1. And of course, that was some serious shit. That was some good shit. That was good. Hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm very good. I hope uko sawa pia. Yeah. So Giroud of course akiambiwa yeye ni msee wa go-karting, tule tunini tudogo tunakuanga si unajua. Benzema yakiwa ni msee wa Formula 1. So of course that was a good shade. And then Giroud got back with this whole shit of World Cup, and he's like, I want the World Cup. So I'd rather be go-karting and winning the World Cup than be in Formula 1 and never have won the World Cup. Of course, Benzema doesn't play for France. He fell out with the coach. If it was not for that, most likely Benzema maybe would be playing for France and angekuwa kwa ile squad ya World Cup. But still, it was some good shit. It's just something that we need, in the midst of all this corona shit. So of course, it's quite clear there's no love lost between the two. They don't like each other, and that's just the way it is. I was actually thinking, do you know that there's some players who have some serious rivalry, and yet they play for the same team. Like two players, let's say like two Arsenal players when you wanachukiana kabisa. Guys who have even traded blows on the pitch, like Newcastle. Newcastle actually now say, I think it was in the 90s, mid-90s if I'm not wrong, or late 90s. Newcastle ilikuwa na wase wawili walikuwa na fight kwa pitch, and from the same team. You're like, what the? It was a black dude and a white dude. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But man, and that was just after Alan Shearer had renewed his contract for Newcastle, and he had said he would stay, I think for another year. Was it another year or something? And then there are two players, after he had announced that the game that was following that weekend was where these two buggers were fighting. Like azinile kunyoroshana ngumi proper, like some good patch. And it's absolutely weird. And of course, tunajua kuna watu wanachukiananga, but man, from the same team, fighting in the midst of the pitch, game ikiendelea. That's some whole new rivalry. That's some whole new rivalry altogether, And of course, some people who have some serious rivalry like that. So Kaya Benzema na Giroud, so it makes all sense, tupiana matope here and there, and it was good. It was just something we needed, because Mazembe bila ball, we need everything new that we can get from anyone who's playing football, right? And of course, there's also been some news of Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish amekuwa mmoja wale walikuwa naambia watu stay home, stay indoors, stay safe. And then the dude was caught in an accident past wakona curfew actually. Wakona lockdown, si curfew. The dude was caught in an accident while still the same guy was telling guys to stay at home and stay safe. Alitoka na garis driving around town, akaenda akagonga gari zingine. And I was like, come on, Jack. I mean, we all know Jack, work without play makes Jack a dull boy, but I mean, come on. It was Liboy and Kyron Dyer. Yes. Was it? na ilikuwa after Alan Shearer alisema an extend a contract for Newcastle. It was ilikuwa nice, everybody was happy, the whole place was happy, the players, the fans. Alafu ama mafala wale wakaanza kufight kwa pitch. As in, come on, what the fuck, what the f. So it's crazy. So I was talking about Jack. Thank you Elmar for that, man. Now you singekumbuka yo, but I know there was something like that. Jack Grealish, like I was saying, he was telling guys to stay indoors. Ilikuwa drunk driving. Jack Grealish, drunk driving wakati wa lockdown. Jack, god damn it, Jack. But that was embarrassing, right? And of course he said he was embarrassed, and he should have been. Ataka, look, kama unatoka na lockdown, first of all, fake talk. Okay, waseka Jack, sisi ndio tunaweza to see role models to anyone. Mseka Jack, we know you. You don't even know us, and yet we know you. We live 100,000 miles away from you, and there are people who look up to him, and of course he knows that. Alafu anaenda anagonga magari huko ati wait, kwanza alikuwa drunk. Drunk driving? But that was embarrassing. He should have been embarrassed, and of course he should have statement, a long one, apologizing and saying, it's GABCD. I should not have done this, I should not have done that. Of course, it's quite obvious he should not have done that. So, how are you guys holding up with the whole, life without football? Life without football, the whole curfew thing, being in your house is like 7. Kaja and I almost got into my house past 7, but nilijipata tu niko kwa gate at 7 o'clock sharp. And it's like we are sneaking into our own houses. Ukijipata huko nje past 7, it's like you'll have to sneak into your own house. Crazy times, these ones. Crazy times. It's insane. It's insane. Elmat anasema ajali haina kinga. Alright, okay, alright. Obviously you have a soft spot for Jack Grealish. It's quite obvious. But true to that. Of course, he apologized. I have nothing against him. Personally, I like the dude. I would love if he would come to Arsenal, mazee. Jaga kuja Arsenal, mazee, inaweza kuwa the shit. So that's it. So that's what has been up for me. Like I was saying earlier, nikianza hii broadcast, nimekuwa tu nikiwatch stuff on YouTube, man. Archives that is a reso za classics, 1997, kuona kina Anelka wakati walikuwa fresh for Arsenal. Msika Anelka, mazee. God damn, Anelka, mazee. That dude was on fire. Kuona kina Bergkamp wakikosa Havoc in 97-98 season. The 102 season tukibeba, tukiwa tumevaa ile jersey ya Sega, tukipiga Man United at Old Trafford. As in, god damn. Ikani prompt nianze kuona bao za kina Sylvian Wiltord. Wiltord alikuwa no mare. Wiltord alikuwa more fire. I never watched that dude. Honestly, I never watched him at Arsenal. Because he left, I think, before I started watching him. I started watching Arsenal, but man, that dude was good. Alikuwa anafunga mabao, and he loved banging Man United. That's what I love most about Sylvian Wiltord. Alikuwa anapenda kufunga Man United sana. So of course, as an Arsenal fan, that's super dope. I've been watching the likes of Beckham. I've been watching Man United's season treble. Hiyo season by the way, Manu alikuwa more fire, and I've been tempted to watch more of Man United stuff lately due to Dwight York. Yeah, actually Dwight York, yani kuna time alikuwa top scorer in the Premier League. Crazy shit, it's interesting. Elmata anasema hata anashinda YouTube. Yeah, what stuff are you watching on YouTube? Because I always go ni goals the last season ama goals the 16-17. It has to be something different, right? Like Kasana alikuwa na watch Inter Milan ya 97-98 ile time Ronaldo kilikuwa. No mare. That day more fire. That dude was dope. Nilikuwa na watch Ruud van Nistelrooy akiwa ilikuwa PSV ama alianzia PSV ama alianzia wapi? Alikuwa more fire. No, hakuwa PSV. Ruud van Nistelrooy alianzia wapi? Nimesahau club yenye alianzia in Holland. I've been watching the goals he scored there. Ruud van Nistelrooy alikuwa noma. That dude was complete goal scorer. So for me, that's what's up. That's what I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, and just check how you guys are doing, and if you're keeping safe and doing all right, and how you're coping with life without football and the whole corona shit and the curfew thing, But corona tutainyorosha, tutainyorosha. Inaweza take some time, but tutainyorosha. It is stop reggae. I will stop reggae. It can postpone reggae, but it can't stop reggae. So You guys keep safe. Be okay. Be good. Been watching documentary how it goes of Henry. Oh, the Arsenal. Juzi nilikuwa naona Arsenal make the 5 or 6 goals, top goals zenye tulifunga hiyo season. Hey, za Henry man, yeah. Henry of 5 or 6, I think he was at his peak. Or 4 or 5. Kwanza umse, ani, that dude won the Golden Boot 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. I don't think there's anyone who has ever done that. Hata Alan Shearer hakuwaifanya hivyo. Hey, or 3 or 4 or 4 or 5 or 5 or 6 golden boot. God damn. I've also been checking out PFA Awards. I'll be doing something for YouTube later. Next week maybe. Yeah, PFA Awards I've been checking out, and you guys should go check it out. I'll be sharing a link once I'm done with it. Like the PFA owners could talk PFA Award winners, talk 92-93 season coming all the way to the current, of course. To say maybe 2010, because watu wengi I'm sure you kutoka 92-93 hadi maybe 2005, the Golden Boot winner. So I'll be doing something for YouTube for that respect. Yes, so Elmat Guna I've been watching documentary Arsenal. Yes, that's fantastic. After yake of 5 or 6, there's like a highlight for him only, or 5 or 6. And I was before you go, ile documentary Invisible. Oh, Arsenal was airing that documentary on their website. So like how they did Jana with the FA Cup thing, where they review they broadcast those games again live on Arsenal's website, and you can also check them out on Arsenal. So I have their app, the Arsenal app. So nilikuwa na hiyo kwa app. So nilikuwa tu napiga ma screenshot hapo alafu nikaicast kwa TV. So they are doing that stuff every now and then, broadcasting stuff za kitambo. Hata YouTube are very active, but they putting up some fantastic goals. Juzi wameweka ile comeback ya Guinness Blackburn, the 3-2 comeback. I think ilikuwa 7-8 if I'm not wrong. Siko accurate that much on that one, but still some nice things to watch. Uko nilionea huko, and yeah, they had put it live on their Arsenal website. I think that's why haiko hapo. But I think hiyo unaweza pata YouTube pia. I think kuna unaweza pata YouTube. Nili time hiyo time wakiair hiyo time nikaenda nikaiwatch as they aired it. Yeah, so that's why you can watch it. Everywhere nimeikosa niliona tu trailer. Yes. Next time tutakupatia heads up. Alright, I will do that. Jana walikuwa na ile ya FA yenye tulipiga Chelsea 3-2 yenye Metsaka alikuwa na heck of a game. You remember that? And he had been out for like a whole season, then akakama akashika waseka Costa vizuri. I think your time walicheza na Holding, if I'm not wrong, so it was a fantastic game. I didn't watch that one though, but nilikuwa najua on the air, and of course the memories were still fresh for me, so I didn't catch it. Okay, alright, that's all for now. I think it's 5 to 9. That's a good time to say goodbye and to wish you a good night, and stay safe. Next time I'll be telling you guys when I'll be coming back on live, so that we can talk more and just check what will have happened between now and then. Goodbye, good night, stay safe.